Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In the previous video, we designed this pagination for our website. This is all static as of now, so it won't work if you click on any of these page numbers. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to add JavaScript and make these page numbers work. So let's get started. So we have already created this JavaScript file over here called main.js. Now we have to reference some of the elements from the HTML. So the first thing we'll reference are the pages. So we can see we have divisions with the class of page. So we'll reference all of these in our JavaScript. So let's go to main.js and we'll just type const and we'll just name it pages. And here you have to type document.querySelectorAll. And then here you have to add the class name. So we have the page inside the page content. So let's type page content page. Right now all the pages are stored inside this constant over here. Now we also need to reference the page numbers container. So here we can see we have this division with the class of page numbers container, and in that we have the page numbers. So let's type const page numbers container and we'll type document.querySelectorAll, and here we'll just type .page numbers container. Right now let's remove all these page numbers from here and we'll just add it using JavaScript, or let's just comment it. So to comment it you can just press Ctrl and /. So we can see these three lines are being commented. Now we can see the page numbers are not being displayed. So we are going to add it using JavaScript. So let's go back to our main.js and we'll create a function for that. So let's type const and we'll just name the function create pagination. And this is the syntax of creating a function. Now for creating the page numbers, we have to count how many pages are there in this post. So we can know that using this pages constant over here. So it has all the pages stored inside it. So we're going to be using a for each loop for that. So let's type pages dot for each, and here we can have two parameters, one for the pages, so we can call it anything. I'll just call it p. And then for the index, so index starts from 0. So for the first page we will have the index of 0, and for the second page we will have the index of 1, and so on. This will be an arrow function, so I'll just type equals and greater than, and in curly braces we will write the code for the for each loop. So now this for each loop runs for how many number of pages we have in this constant. So for example, in our content we have 3 pages. So this for each loop will run for 3 times. So now for each time it runs, we will create one page number each. Before that, let me just open the console and let me show you how it is all being displayed. So I'll just right click over here and click on inspect, and let's go to console, and if I type pages, we can see there are 3 items over here, and if we open this we can see the first division with a class of active and page. Then we have the second division and we have the third division. So all the divisions with the class page are stored inside this pages constant. Alright, so let's start creating our page number. So for that we have to create an element using JavaScript. So let's type const and we'll just give it a name of page number, and we'll type document.createElement, and it is going to be a division. So here we can see we have this division and it has a class of page number. So let's type division over here. So now with this line of code it will create a division. Right now for this division we need to add a class called page number. So let's type page number.classList.add and we'll just type page number. So this will add a division called page number to this division that we just created, and we also want to add some content inside that. So here we can see we have 1, 2 and 3 displayed over here. So let's add that. So here we'll just type page number dot text content equals, and if you want to know the page number we can just use this index over here because it starts from 0 and goes all the way to the number of pages -1. So let's type I plus 1. So for the first page number we will have the value 1, and then for the next one we will have the value of 2, and so on. And the last thing we need to add in the page number is an event listener. So let's type page number dot add event listener. So event listeners basically listen to some events from your input devices like a mouse click or a key press or something like that. And if we have any input, we can add some code to execute. So let's type click over here. So whenever someone clicks on this page number, we want to execute some code. So here I will just create an arrow function. So I'll just type parenthesis and equals greater than. And whenever someone clicks on the page number, we want to display that page over here. Now we'll create a whole different function for that. So I'll just type the name of the function over here. So let's just type activate page, and I'll just leave it at that. So we haven't created this function yet. Alright, now the next thing we need to do is add this page number to this page numbers container. So let's type page numbers container dot append child, and I think we have some problems with the code. So here for the page numbers container, we have to type query selector, not query selector all, because we can see that we just have one division with the class of page numbers container. So let's remove all from here. Right now it should work. Page numbers container dot append child, and let's add the page number. So this constant over here, and we'll just paste it over here, and that should add the page number to the page numbers container. And the last thing we need to do is add the active class to the first page number. So we can see for the first page number we have this class of active. So outside the for each loop, let's go ahead and type document dot query selector page number. So this will select the first page number because we are not adding query selector all, we're just typing query selector, so it will just select one value, which is the first page number. And for that we'll add a class of active. Alright, so that's it with this function. Now let's call it. So I'll just type create pagination, and let's save it and see whether it is being displayed. And we can see that 3 page numbers are being displayed over here, and we don't have the active class for the first page number. That's because we didn't add the dot over here. So for the class we have to add dot page number. Right now we can see for the first page number we have the active class and everything is displayed correctly. Let's add one more page and let's see whether we have the 4th page. So let's copy this and paste it down here. And now we can see there are 4 page numbers. So page numbers will depend on the number of pages you have over here, so it will change dynamically. Let's just remove that. Right now the next thing we need to do is create the activate page function. So whenever we click on any of these page numbers, we want that page to be displayed over here. So let's create the function activate page. So this should be activate. Right, so let's type const activate page, and let's create the function. By the way, you can call these functions anything you want. Right now we need to pass the page number that we want to activate. So here we have the index values over here, so it is I. So we can just pass the value I over here. So for the first page number it will have 0 as the value of I. So in this way we'll be able to display the first page. And for the second page number we will have the value of 1. So in this way we'll be able to display the second page, and so on. So let's receive the value over here. So I just name it page number. You can name this anything you want. Alright, so here I will just type pages, and we can see we have already created this constant, and in that we have all the pages stored. So the first thing we need to do is remove the active class from all the pages and then add the active class to the correct page. So let's type pages for each, so it will loop through all the pages. So we'll just create an argument p for each of the pages. So I'll just type p dot class list dot remove and active. So it will remove the active class from all the pages. So the next thing we need to do is add the active class to the correct page number. So let's type pages, and here we will just pass this page number. So let's type page number dot class list dot add active. So this will add the active class to the page number that we specified over here. So for the first page number button we will have the first page displayed, and for the second one we have the second page displayed, and so on. And the next thing we need to do is remove the active class from the page numbers and add it to the appropriate page number. So let's reference that over here. We can see we have divisions with class page number. So let's access that. I'll just type const page numbers equals document dot query selector all, and here I'll just type page numbers container page number. So this will store all the 3 page numbers inside this constant. And first of all, let's remove the active class from each of the page numbers. So let's type page numbers dot for each, and we'll just type p and p dot class list dot remove active, just like we did with the pages. And let's type page numbers, and we'll just pass the page number dot class list dot add active. Alright, so now let me explain to you what is going on in brief. So for all the pages, we can see we have this constant with all the pages over here. And first of all, we are removing the active class from any page that has it. And then we are adding the active class to the page number that we specified over here in the activate page function call. And then we are doing the same with the page numbers. So we are removing the active class from all the page numbers, and we are adding it to the appropriate page number. Alright, so I think that should do the job for us. So let's go ahead and test it. So let's click on the second page number, and we can see that the second page content is being displayed over here, and we also have the active class for the second page number. Let's click on the third page number, and we have the active class for the third page number, and also the content of the third page is being displayed over here. So everything is working all right. So that's basically how you create post pagination for your website. Now in the next video, I'll show you how to add the post pagination to your Blogger website. So that's it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to the channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.